tracking storms so you'll know first. This is WVTM 13 weather.
It's been a cold, windy, and cloudy day across Alabama, but if you thought today was cold, just wait until tomorrow morning. We have some impact weather for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday due to some dangerously cold weather coming in and the potential for some wintry weather as we make our way into Tuesday. But as you can see behind me, that Alabama is covered in watches, warnings, and advisories. Let's talk about those first. For starters, there's a cold weather advisory for Lamar, Tuscaloosa, down towards Bibb, Chilton, Coosa, and Tallapoosa counties between 12 a.m. midnight tonight to 12 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. That means we could see wind chills between 5 and 10 degrees in those spots. And then we have an extreme cold warning in spots north of these areas: Jefferson, Shelby, Talladega, Calhoun, Etowah, Blount, and northward. We're talking about wind chills less than 5 degrees possible in those areas. So pipes, pets, neighbors, make sure you have those cold weather precautions necessary before we get into early tomorrow morning and really over the next couple of days. Lastly, we have a winter storm watch in effect for some of our southern counties: Bibb, Chilton, that's you guys, down towards Tallapoosa and Coosa again. Greene, Hale, Sumter counties. That means the potential between 1 to 2 inches of snow is possible as we move into Tuesday. Now, let's talk about the temperatures first. We've been talking about this Siberian Arctic air coming in just about all of last week, and it's finally here. Tomorrow, we're going to wake up with temperatures in the teens and the 20s, but look at that wind chill. It's going to feel like 6 in Birmingham, -1 in Coleman, 2 in Aniana, 4 in Gaston. That's some serious cold weather. It'll even feel like the teens as far south as Alberta, Demopolis, and New York too. And we're not going to get above freezing as we make our way into tomorrow afternoon. 31 the high in Brent, 30 in Calera, 30 in Clanton, and the wind chills, that blue number, in the lower to upper teens, and some spots even in the 20s too. As far south as Selma, 25 degrees is what it's going to feel like 3 p.m. Monday afternoon. Now, let's talk about this snow potential. That's all going to depend on how much moisture this area of low pressure in the Gulf of Mexico is going to bring to Alabama. As you can see, it's bringing a wintry mix towards Texas, Louisiana, parts of Mississippi, spots that have not seen snow in years. This is 10 a.m. Tuesday, and then that potential for snow comes in as we make our way into Tuesday afternoon. And as far north that moisture comes, that's where the potential for some snow will be. Temperatures across the board Tuesday are going to be below freezing. Again, it's just how far north that moisture ends up, and that's where those impacts are going to be. It's 6 p.m. Tuesday, and as you can see, most of central and southern Alabama covered in snow. But I think the higher snowfall amounts will be farther south towards Mobile, Baldwin County, towards Monroeville, towards Andalusia. 2 to 4 inches of snow possible further south, 1 to 2 inches Montgomery and Auburn south. And here in the Birmingham metro and relatively south of Birmingham, I think we'll end up seeing less than an inch of snow. But even a little bit of snow on the ground could lead to some travel issues. But I think the major impacts will be farther south, where we see 1, 2, up to 3 and 4 inches of snow towards Clanton, Montgomery, etc. But here in the Birmingham metro, and especially north of Birmingham, not looking at any significant travel impacts. Here's your 7-day forecast to recap. Impact weather Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Lows in the teens. Feels like temperatures or wind chills in the single digits. It's just going to be downright cold to start the work week. And then we finally warm back up Saturday and Sunday, but that comes with another rain chance. Julian?
Next in sports, a tough home loss